We're back for season 3 of this save. The big build. Don't know if that's what we're going to call it. I don't know what I'm calling it. We could be on the way to Groningen, but we're just counting our time up to the moment when we have to make this big decision in this save. Do we head off for the big time? It is two divisions above where we are, and we're currently at RKSV Bekkerveld. See, I keep doing it. Third season we were in the first KD Zon Zuid 2 division, and again we had 26 games. And this time we did lose one, so I wasn't happy about that. Scored 122 goals, conceded 9, and the goal difference there of 113. You'd take it, wouldn't you? But it would have been nice to have another undefeated season, but I didn't get it. It did not happen. Let's see, we looked at last time. Here we go, 21-22. So again, lots of friendlies to get things moving. We've got it into the KNVB Beker first round, and we lost on penalties to today. Oh, Jesus. See, you can tell I'm not scum saving because that's a terrible place to go out. There's a lot of money available in that competition. We missed out big time. Missed out big time on that. Major fail. Anyway, our first cup game, give us a look at the team. A few changes in terms of who we'd brought in. We still had Van Coen, who you saw last time. There he is, the keeper, so no changes there at this stage. Maxime Bouzy from Belgium, who is still at the club, still gets first team games. There he is. Attacking fullback, we use him on support. Was he converted into a right back? Yeah, no, he was pretty much always that. More of a wing back, I suppose, if you look at it there. But again, the determination's terrific. 15 and 16 acceleration and pace. Not the best crosser of the ball, but he's pretty weak as a football in some respects, apart from his corners and free kick taking, penalty taking. But in terms of his athleticism, he's very, very good indeed, apart from his natural fitness. But he's at the age of 25. He's done a pretty damn good job for us. That season, which would have been his first, 16 games, 3 goals, and 22 assists. So again, very good there. You get a lot of assists out of these guys. And overall for that season, he played 25 games, 7 goals, 28 assists. So a good run of the cups too from Maxime Bouzy. And Mbaye is still there, keeping that spot and building up a partnership with Samson, who is the captain of the team by this point and still is. There he is. For this season, played 19 league games, 4 goals, 1 assist, 8.18 average rating, and overall pretty much the same. Didn't do quite as well in the cups, even though we played 9 of them. But I've got this kid, still at the club. 17 determination. He's from Georgia, Irakli Azarovi. 16 acceleration and 17 pace. Really terrific determination. Is he a great footballer? No, not particularly. But he's got a few holes in his footballing ability, but he could good first touch. And good technique. And I brought him because he had lots of potential. That's the only reason why I brought him in. And I gave him some games to help him develop it. At some point, when we go pro, I was thinking, loan him out, then make some money out of him. But if we move on to Groningen, that won't happen because I won't be here. Joep Monsters, who is still a part of the first team squad. Determination of 18. 16 acceleration and 15 pace, natural fitness at 22, nice bonus there. He's not a great footballer. That's why I usually play him at DM, though he's been pretty handy in the supporting central midfielder role too. Though, as you can see from his history, which first season with us. 21 games, 6 goals and 1 assist. But an 8.32 average rating, because I think we were mainly using him at DM at that point, and we still like to, though he's got a bit of competition. Ross was, there he is again, and his career stats for the season. 17 games, 2 goals, 5 assists. So not as prolific, but the step up, making his contribution a little bit less. Masawi getting a game at this point this season after a very good start. Bit of a drop-off, 13 games, 6 goals, 3 assists. That's a bit major drop-off. Did well in the Cup, so 10 goals and 4 assists overall for Masawi, the international. Tentai, who was playing this game. There he is again, 14 determination. Quick. And not too many weaknesses, certainly as a footballer. Very solid. And mentally too, very solid. This season, 20 games, 10 goals, 9 assists. So a very good season. It's probably his best season for us. Tintaya. And up front, Justice, as I've nicknamed him. Should we have a look at it? I've got his full name there. Yeah, you can see why. If you look in the top corner, Justice, that's why I call him Justice. Go back in there. There we go. 18 determination, 17 acceleration, and 15 pace. Very solid physicals. Few weaknesses are aggression, concentration, and positioning aren't the best. Can't take a corner, long throw, marking, tackling. Don't have to worry about it. He's very solid as a football, good dribbler of the ball, and he's going to get there. Runs with the ball down the right. Well, we have been known to play him as a attacking midfielder on the right. That season, 21 games, 30 goals, 1 assist in the league, 8.4, and overall 44 goals in 28 games and 2 replacements. 6 assists, played the match 8 times with a rating of 8.49. So even better in the Cups. 14 goals in the Cups in 9 games, 5 assists. So a real asset. Bit of a flat track bully in some respects. And Matty is still there. Have a look at his figures for that season. Well, this is his great season. 20 games, 33 goals, 9 assists, 9.06. So that's his great season. And Kuiper, again, very useful. His second season, just the 4. Is this it? Oh no, I think this is his first proper season, is it? As you can see, he kept on at Westdorpe for a while before we brought him in. And he did rather well. Let's have a look at the goals from this game. Get to see Masawi and Justice at their best, I think. Azarovi. So playing a solid role there. Justice laying it off and Masawi putting it away. Gundush. Ross. Good layoff. It ends up being an assist. Good finish from Masawi. Boozy, long throw. Justice knocking it in. Masawi holding it up nicely there. Back it goes, Ross. Oh, nice little layoff. And Justice for Bekkerveld. And bang. Boozy playing a nice ball in there. So that was our win over Berkek. Very early on. As I said, we were knocked out. Did we play a different team in this? Was it stronger? Oh, pretty much the same as Maddie. Manderlink might show up later. Last cup game before the break. As you can see, very consistent. Gabriel Munsters, Ross, Gundush, Maddie, Kuiper, Justice, Skype, Furia. Really good jumping reach. A little bit, slightly bit on the slow side. Good determination. We moved him on very recently, I think, yeah. No, he got a few games for us in the end. 14 games. I'm not sure if that's this season. But we definitely made him part of the team. Yep. So again, it's all green. Apart from that, this is where we lost the last game. I mean, geez, that's where we let the side down. Not sure if that's a... We flipped it for that. Yes, I think I might have put the manager in charge. I might have been on holiday for this game. Says I, not taking responsibility. But that doesn't look like the type of team I would usually pick. Though it's entirely possible. But it's brought in a few players that you haven't seen. There's Bodak. Played a few games, 6 games, conceded 5, 2 clean sheets, and yeah. Boozy and by Quinteros, I think got a few games. He was challenging there for a while. 7 games, 1 assist, 7.31. Yeah, he would have had a few that season. And that was pretty much him. Bring it back. Azaro you've seen. Van Oynen. I think he was getting a few games this season. Must be the only season he did. 5 games, 1 goal, 7.22. Nothing to write home about. That's the usual faces. Tintaya, Kuiper, Musawi. So maybe it was me. But we lost 2-1. I'm not showing that. And then we played the cup final. The District Baker. Look at that very tired team. With Van Koeven, Boozy, Mbai, Samson, Gabriel, Munsters, Ross, Gundush, Maddie, Kuiper, Justice, and on the bench, Fura, Azarovi. This guy still at the club, Dewandu Diagne. Good determination, good pace, and acceleration, 13-15 there. Not the greatest footballer, but he's more of a DM. Hit 30 now. He wasn't at the time. And he did play some games for us. As you can see, 8 games, 2 goals, 7.62, and then 16 games, 2 goals, 1 assist. So he was looked at as a pretty decent option for us. Have a look at the goals in the cup final. Justice slamming it in. Nice bit of counter attack. Matty on the right. Justice laying it off there. Ross with a decent shot. But then it's Kuiper. Knocking in after the save. Matty again. Justice putting it away for 3-0. Ross floating it in. Kuiper knocking it in. And Kuiper down the left. Into the middle, and Munsters. And that's a guy who can't finish. So there we go. We only got 30 minutes on the clock for this one. I know it's a bit of a shorter episode, but it went pretty smoothly, really. And it didn't seem like there were too many changes to the team at this point. So we were doing pretty well. No real surprise. We got a decent crowd, 1,633 for the cup final. Otherwise, it's pretty straightforward. Just the loss there to the Deg, and at the end there to Rothenfortit. Yeah, that's a bit of an FMing. 23 shots to 3, 8-2 on target, but it was they're 2 winning, and yeah. So it happens. Even at this level, you can get FM'd. Okay. That will do for today. That's nearly 15 minutes. I hope you've enjoyed it. We'll be back, Season 4? Season 4. Coming right up. Looking forward to it. See you then.